What advice did you follow that everyone thought was stupid? My grandmother told me, skip college and learn electrical work. Everyone needs power, but nobody wants to crawl through attics anymore. You'll make more money with your hands than those kids will with their fancy degrees. When I was 18, I'd just gotten accepted to 3 universities with my parents, already planning my graduation party 4 years in advance. Everyone in my family had college degrees. My cousins were all studying business, engineering, and law, but Grandma pulled me aside at my graduation dinner and said something that changed everything. She'd watched her neighbor pay $800 to have an electrician fix a simple outlet problem that took 30 minutes. Grandma explained, that man made more in half an hour than most college graduates make in 2 weeks. Meanwhile, your cousins will spend the next decade paying off loans for jobs that might not even exist when they graduate. That conversation haunted me for weeks. I kept thinking about what Grandma said while everyone was showing me their college acceptance letters and talking about their majors. Finally, I shocked everyone by declining all 3 university offers and enrolling in the local trade school's electrical program instead. My parents were devastated. You're throwing away your future, my mom said. Electricians are just manual laborers. College graduates run companies. My friends couldn't understand it either. While they were picking dorm rooms and planning spring break trips, I was studying electrical codes and learning to bend conduit. For the next 3 years, they posted pictures from campus parties while I was crawling through crawl spaces and getting shocked by live wires. They'd make jokes about my blue-collar job whenever we hung out. One friend kept saying, I'd never want to work with my hands like that. I'm going to have people working for me, not the other way around. Another would brag about his business classes and mock my work clothes. I'll be wearing suits to boardroom meetings while you're still getting dirty for a living. They'd show off their internships at prestigious companies while I was just trying to master basic electrical installations without electrocuting myself. But I kept thinking about that $800 service call Grandma mentioned, and I stayed focused on learning everything I could about electrical systems. After completing my apprenticeship, I started recognizing patterns in what customers actually needed. Most electricians were focused on basic residential work, but hardly anyone was specializing in the smart home technology that was becoming huge. I spent extra time learning home automation systems, electric vehicle charging stations, and solar panel installations. These weren't just any old electrical jobs, they were the specific services that new homeowners were willing to pay premium prices for. Then something completely unexpected happened. The housing market exploded, with people renovating homes and installing smart technology. Everyone wanted EV chargers, automated lighting, and whole house generators. Meanwhile, my college friends graduated into a job market flooded with business degrees and engineering majors competing for entry-level positions paying $35,000 a year. I was charging $150 per hour for specialized electrical work and booking jobs 6 weeks in advance. 2 years later, I used my savings to start my own electrical contracting company, focusing exclusively on high-end smart home installations. Now I employ 8 electricians and have a waiting list of clients who pay $20,000 for full home automation systems. My friends are still making loan payments on degrees that qualified them for jobs I could have gotten in high school. 3 of them have asked if I'm hiring because they can't find work that pays enough to cover their student debt. Meanwhile, I just bought a house with cash while they're living with roommates trying to afford rent and loan payments. Grandma was absolutely right. Everyone needs electricity, but almost nobody wants to learn how to install it properly.